Hi, guys. All right, Aquarians, welcome back. So we are at the beginning of a month, right? So that means that it's time that we take a look at some things where we say, what's changed, right? As we move into September, what have we let go of from previous past months? And then kind of like what kind of growth have we had and where are we headed now? So first off, let's take a look at what are we letting go of? Okay. We are letting go of, wow, the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Lovers. This is actually nice because Gemini energy, but this is in the upright. We are letting go of the confusion and just kind of going to let things play out. If this is about a romance, it's like, look, instead of trying to figure it all out and instead of trying to look for specific answers on everything, why don't I just let the storyline unfold instead of pre-thinking it, instead of worrying, will this work? Will this not? This is like, it could be about being more transparent and being like, I don't know, this could be really special. You notice this little heart balloon up here with, or excuse me, not heart balloon, but this little smiley face balloon coming in with wings, kind of like Cupid. And I know this can be a lot of like, oh my gosh, is this, does somebody have another choice? Can they not make a decision between me and somebody else? And it's like, well, number one, not our issue anyway, right? If somebody else needs to figure out their stuff, that's their issue. It doesn't even touch us. So we don't have to question and get in the psyche of somebody else and try to picture what's going on in their head. Instead, we just get to simplify life and go, you know what? I'm not going to worry about this at all. I'm only going to ask myself, am I enjoying this? Do I enjoy this person around me? If I do, then all right, it serves me well. But if there's any part of me that says, no, this is causing me stress and anxiety, then I just cut this thing loose. So it's really about taking our power back in whatever situation there may be, especially one that could have been confusing. I'm not confused. It doesn't matter. If I'm content, if I'm getting the things that I want out of a situation, then maybe I just let this whole thing just unveil itself. Well, Three of Swords in the reverse. And also, it's almost like someone had once upon a time, our Aquarius had a pretty significant heartbreak, and they said, I'm not actually going to get heartbroken again because I'm going to think about situations differently. Number one, it's all going to be, does this suit me or not? Do I want to give my time to this person? Because here's the thing, if someone is being shady, if someone is not really showing up for us, and that's causing us anxiety, we don't have to feel anxiety. We just get to say, well, they're not showing up enough for me. This isn't what I asked for. This isn't what I wanted. On your way. So it's really an interesting thing because we're letting go of a feeling of being powerless and allowing ourselves to say, I hold all the power. I don't have to tolerate any behavior that I don't like. On the other hand, if I do enjoy something, I can see how this plays out. The day that it stops pleasing me is the day I cut it loose, right? Because the only thing we have control over is our own actions, our own things that we can take responsibility for, and we can't take responsibility for anybody else, only us. So this got real simple real quick, and I like the fact that this is if someone had been wishy-washy, or if we're like, boy, I don't know, can I trust this person? Only time will tell anyway. But walking around worried about getting a broken heart, our lead character is not about to do that. Whoever this lead character is, our Aquarius, they are very bold and very sure of themselves. This is a nice energy because they're letting go of any fears and just going, I'll see how it plays out. I'm not sticking with anyone that doesn't make me happy. They really are turning the tables on that mindset. All too often, if we get nervous, we go, oh, but can I trust this person? Our lead character doesn't ask, can I trust someone? They ask, do I like this person enough to give them my time? So it's a big power play. Not play, but it's a real sense of personal power that our lead character has because they're letting go of worries. Now, external to our Aquarius. So these are things like on the periphery or things in the abstract, things this month, for the month of September, to maybe be conscious of or maybe observe and learn lessons from, could be in regards to, we have a fox here, which could represent deceptive energy. Sometimes it can also represent a mother figure. And then we also have the dog here, which represents loyalty. So we have a little bit of like contemplating. Sometimes we might be observing the difference between people that are loyal versus people that lie by omission, do things to get what they want because they're being loyal. This could be people who lie for their kids. This could be, there's lots of reasons to be deceptive. And how do I say this? Not all bad things that people do are done for bad reasons, right? Sometimes people do lie. They lie out of a sense of sometimes misplaced loyalty or sometimes accurately placed loyalty. It depends on the circumstances, but not all forms of deception are necessarily intended to be wicked things, right? So what someone does is perhaps less important than why they do them, because we're dealing with loyalty and we're dealing with sneakiness and where those two overlap. Now, I could have gone down some like real unpleasant road here and said, well, the thing to observe is like some people are liars and cheaters and, not to be trusted. And then other people are loyal. And that's true too. The thing is to understand why somebody does something can make all the difference in thinking that they're a scoundrel versus saying, I don't know what I would have done if I were in your shoes either. Like that's the kind of situation where I just think that our character is recognizing this month through other people's actions. This has nothing to do directly with the Aquarius. This is the external stuff. But just maybe seeing examples of that and basically learning about all the shades of gray and being really aware of all the shades of gray, because we're able to step back from something that doesn't directly impact us, but it makes us view things and maybe helps us determine between, there's right, there's wrong, and then there's sometimes that weird land in between where people do the wrong thing for the right reason. It's a very intriguing, it's not like bending rules or anything. It's really saying that we all have to understand that there's more intricacies to every situation than just simply this is okay and that is not. Some things in life are like that, like absolutely this is not okay and that is okay. But other things in life, it's a bit of it's dependent upon the situation. And I think because we're talking more about like loyalties and emotions, I think that's where it's really dependent upon the situation. We'll get some great examples of that maybe this month that make us really contemplate all of that. So now, aside from that, where is the area of growth? Meaning, where are we headed after this? So kind of some interesting topics here, right? We've got power, then we've got this great sense of ability to understand some pretty big topics in life this month. And now we're talking about the direction that our life is moving and traveling because of our growth. We have a 10 of Pentacles, very, very nice, walking right into this gorgeous sense of abundance, this like every day feels like a glorious vacation sunset by the beach kind of energy. That's an amazing flow to be in. This is abundance in all forms. It could be moving into better finances, but it could also simply talk about when we take our power back and when we look at life through a different lens and we're more relaxed, that too gives us a greater sense of abundance, because the more relaxed we are with just life, the ups and downs of life. It's great that this 10 of Pentacles shows somebody standing in the sea, because it's a great example of what is abundance. Does it mean that, the sea has waves. The sea can be calm, or it can, we can have the ebb tide, or we can have the high tide, or, it comes in and out. Just like money, just like all forms of abundance. Think of it like hunger. Sometimes we're ravenously hungry until we eat. And once we've eaten, now we're satisfied again. Abundance comes and goes. And I think this is such a great depiction that we're comfortable even with that, the ebb and flow of abundance. We have enough certainty that we will continue to have abundance when we need it. And I think that's the beautiful mindset. And I still say that is because it's thanks to the fact that we let go of stress, we took our power back, and then we look at life through a lens where it's just a little bit more understanding, a little bit more accommodating. Okay, another area of growth, we have Ace of Wands. We got passion coming in. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands. So areas of growth and change, then somebody might be preparing to take a pretty big trip in order to meet possibly a new lover. This could be something that we've decided, I don't want to miss out on an opportunity. Someone has asked me to go someplace. At first I thought I couldn't go. You know what? Turns out I am going to go. We have something here about, I mean, there's a lot of beach scenes in these cards so far, but it's almost like, yeah, I do want to go on that vacation with you. I do want to make time for that. So the month of September could have like some weekend getaway in it, something that it's like, I've thought a lot about it and I don't think I should miss out on this. I think that I should really go and explore this because it could be kind of life-changing also. This Three of Wands is about planning for a future that is going to be full of things that we enjoy, things that we want to like really give ourselves permission to enjoy. Someone is choosing to live their life, I'm just going to say, at a higher level. What I want is to live my life at a better level, a higher level. I want to enjoy my life more. I want to say yes to the sweet things. I want to save my money and spend it on things that really matter to me. I want to say yes to those little mini vacations. I want to go ahead and do the things that make my life sweeter. And that's kind of the way I want to live from here on out. So this is very much about somebody who's, I would just say, our Aquarius for the month of September is living life not outside of their means, but they're living life with the intent of having the best experiences, focusing on, I want to say, the finer things in life, but keep in mind, this isn't like, okay, the finer things in life, now I have to go out and buy a really expensive car. No, it's more like the quality of my life is going to improve. If I would rather, take, one day and instead of cleaning and organizing my garage, I'm going to go ahead and go on some impromptu getaway with this romantic partner, and maybe it is just to go have some romantic fish and chips dinner by the seaside. That is something I'm going to allow myself to do from now on. Every day moving forward, I'm going to make sure that I do something enjoyable in my life. But I do feel like there's a big emphasis put on love and things that bring value and quality into someone's life. So again, abundance is a really big topic here for the month of September, which is a great month for abundance, right? Because that's like, this is when we're harvesting so many things out of our garden. This is when, it's like winter time is coming, but it's not here yet. We still have great weather. And so this is a wonderful time to get out and enjoy life. So that's what we've got on this one. I hope that is nice energy to start out with, thinking about the month of September. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. As I always mention, that's the only way my channel can continue to exist, is with your guys' lovely energy. So thank you. It means so much to me that you watch these videos and choose to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. All those free, simple things really help my channel to grow. So thank you. And also, just so you get a heads up, every year I do little prize giveaways to thank my subscribers, and I'll be doing that again this year. I'm actually going to start it a little earlier than I normally do, so it'll begin in the middle of this month. Okay, so just kind of keep your eyes open for that. I always do that prize giveaway on the videos that I call my bonus general messages, and those I put out every single day. So it's not sign specific. It's just one video each day that I put out, and I always have done that, but I'll also add in a prize giveaway on those videos. All right, take care. Bye, guys.